Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3. We're looking at the path to the east, our very first province. Things are looking good there. But if you look anywhere else, you'll start to be a little troubled. Grimgor Ironhide has been pushing very aggressively to the east, actually calling in my very first wah on this Capitol building here. But unfortunately, right when I declared war on this faction, we were pushed in from the north. There's some gigantic Chaos Knight. This isn't him. He's hiding somewhere. I don't know where he is. Who's been taking over our buildings from the north relentlessly. Ublug has been trying to amass a formidable army to hopefully intercept him. But unfortunately for Ublug, we are broke. We have $831 in the bank, and we're about to be charged $1,000. We need to sort this out kind of quickly. Now, I'm not sure if I did my WA right. Maybe I should have just raided this city and called it quits on this. I'm really not sure. I record all of these in a big block and then release them throughout the week. This will be the last one I'm recording for this session. I have another warm drink with me. But even though I didn't raid this building, yes, exactly. I don't think my WA ends at any rate. They're still looking pretty strong. And as long as I own this building at the end, we're good to go. So if Grimgor keeps pushing east, he doesn't necessarily need this entire army with him. But they're full health. That seems like such a waste. Okay, what if we get rid of the tier 1 melee units? In Ublug's army, we're technically gonna have enough money next turn. Perfect. Can Grimgor keep attacking? I'm assuming the Iron Storm doesn't like me as well. If he advances forward, he'll be there next turn. Somehow I just lost income though. How did that happen? Oof. Okay, I kicked out an Orc Archer. It feels really bad. We've spent a lot of money getting that army up to stuff. If I can keep sieging in between going bankrupt, though, we'll be totally fine. The real threat is what's going on to the north. I don't know if I could take this back. We do have a catapult with us. That'll help our chances at the siege. I'm just going to move Ublug up. It does look like Archeon, I hope I said his name right, the Ever-Chosen, just north of us. This is the guy we're terrified of. He has so many units I've never seen before. They're all super high rank as well. He's a 20 out of 20 army. That's tough. That's real tough. Either way, we don't have any more movement for this turn. I'm going to keep our assistants moving with Grimgor. And, well, can't build anything there. We're so broke. We're going to research the pointier rocks. We have Ublug moved up to where we want him to be, and Grimgor ready to pounce on this settlement next turn. Really, a lot of this just falls down to Archeon and what he wants to do. That is such a big army. That is so terrifying. It says a close defeat as his army moves into attack Ublug. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do this ourselves. This may not be pretty. Well, unfortunately, I don't even get to look at the enemy army before they attack. Maybe it's because they're attacking me and I'm defending, so they have the advantage. They have the surprise. Maybe it was an ambush. Either way, look at our army difference up at the top. Well, our leadership aura hits most of our units here. I have some sword guys on the flank to help hold the high ground, and then everyone else positioned as a wall here on the high ground to help protect our archers and catapults. We will have reinforcements from the WA, but Ublug's WA is a pretty small one. He's not going to have a lot of guys coming in. We'll still try to make the best out of this and make this work. I think this map is going to open up a little more once we start, so I just want to make sure everyone's in position. Can our catapults easily hit anything? What's his army looking like? Ooh, a lot of fast horse units. That's kind of scary, so they will be trying to hit my flank. We also have a bunch of normal melee dudes we've seen before. Trolls. What's this? Chaos Knight. Great. Wonderful. Oh, the WA reinforcements actually already arriving. Okay, let's pause things first. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? He must be a wizard. Indeed he is. Indeed he is. Now, wizards are pretty powerful at attacking clumped up units, depending on the spells that they have. I'm hoping he doesn't have too much of a follow-up for that. Okay, since we do have reinforcements coming in, I'm going to, please, just align properly, please. I'm going to try to put another unit up front to help hold that. We're also going to put these spear guys on the flank. Okay, I think I got everybody routed. Our reinforcements were a bunch of melee orcs and some goblins with spears. So the goblins with spears are going to be super important for dealing with the enemy team's calves that they're going to be trying to send in. I'm going to pull one of my archers back and have them meet on the right side here too, just to help assist this right flank, which looks like it's going to be hit by these guys. Left flank should be covered by this approaching army from the WA. Our numbers still aren't looking good, but they're looking better. As far as our catapults, the only thing they can hit right now is the enemy team's commander, so I'm going to have them do that. And let's get things back underway. A lot of units are sleeping, but they should be. A lot of units are going to their new location, just like they should be. What are these catapults looking like when they fire? Hold, hold, hold. Is he moving out of the cone and they have to reposition? This guy's got some good moves. These guys are getting hit. There's a lot of scary-ass spells going on right now, but that's okay. It'll pass. It'll pass. The army is actually starting to get closer, starting to get into range. We see the right flank is going to be hit soon. I'm going to set the catapults to just hit whatever they can. Make sure these guys are taking up as wide of a space here as they can. Make sure the left flank is okay. This is a scary push. We're going to have to do this right. I don't want to lose my army here. Spear's taking a big hit. They're just goblins. Okay, here we go. Looks like we're about to clash soon. These goblins need to get wide. Get wide. These orcs are going to flank around to the side whenever they clash and help them with that. Meanwhile, on the right side, things are starting to look a little sketchy. These guys might technically be in range of my archers, so I'm going to have the melee line move up here as well. The enemy hero is in range of my own archers, so we're going to start this fight off the right way. Our melee units moving up to meet their line with reinforcements behind them. Let's get catapults on these archers down here since we're not moving up. Our archers are hitting there fine. This is perfect. Spears forward! Spears forward! And then melee hit the right. It's okay if we lose those spearmen. That's okay. I know no spearman wants to hear that, but that's unfortunately the truth at the moment. Our catapults, I want them to focus on these guys that are just sitting outside of range, but it looks like they're starting to close the gap there. The left flank looking kind of scary. Let's get the reinforcements in on that. Archer's not doing as much as I was hoping on this dude. Let's get our general in there. This line is holding, but we have a gap. Let's get our melee boys in there. How's this flank around the side looking? Group 3 doing great damage in here. The spears chasing down calves. That's looking excellent too, and they're being pretty effective by the look of things. The right flank is holding strong. Let's get everyone involved on this fight because they're going to need to push around pretty soon. Meanwhile, our front line is starting to break. Archers are helping out with that. Shit. When I get a chance, I would really like to send something after that artillery in the back. It might be our right flank here. Let's move them up. Now that they've pushed back everyone here, that's excellent. Left side is looking kind of sketchy. Our general taking a big hit. Let's just use his buff and then color the WA! Hopefully that will help us withstand a little bit longer as our right flank is crashing in. Our left side is falling behind in that regard. Spearmen are still doing fine. These axe guys taking a little too long to kill. I hope our line holds. Left melee is crumbling. We're losing the left side. Archers readjust. Catapults move back. We need these melee units over here fucking now. Run, run. Flank those axes. Get in here. You guys, flank around. Get in here. We need you now. Archers are relocating, but they look fine. How's our general looking? He doesn't have an order issued to him. Let's start to change that. Archers are going to focus the enemy general. Our guy is fucking so scared. Oh, we might lose Ublug here. We might lose Ublug. There is a big force stopping us from moving in on the left. Get those spears in position. Start to route back in over here. I'm fine if we lose our catapults here as long as we keep the main army alive. The flank is looking pretty good, all things considered. Archers. Let's just go ahead and pause really quick. It seems like a crucial moment in this fight. So our melee dudes are currently working on getting in here and flanking. Our group that was holding the side is already flanking and doing big damage. These archers should help them do that damage. Meanwhile, these archers that have been running from their lives from the enemy general will hopefully get a chance to kind of settle in, but it's not going to be long. These guys are literally moving in for the kill. I'm going to break off one of my spearmen to go that way while the rest attack this. My melee army starts to reinforce this. Honestly, I think I might just have to do a complete removal of our catapults and get them just anywhere but there. And we're about to be overwhelmed by this melee line. I think we might just have to accept that. We were supposed to lose this battle. Let's not forget that. We were supposed to lose this battle. But there's still hope here. As long as we don't break, as long as morale stays up, we might have a chance. Archers are doing phenomenal damage as this side is crumbling. Let's continue to keep melee involved in this. I'm gonna pause one more time. I think Ublug is in here somewhere. Where are you, bud? Oh, you ran pretty far out. That's fine. Get your shock damage as you re-enter. Melee coming in to reinforce. Make sure you're focusing the most vulnerable targets in the back. That's looking good. Let's keep it going. Play for a little bit more. The catapult in the back is starting to do quite a lot of damage. We're just going to have our archers continuing to focus on anything they can find. Our catapult line is being destroyed at the moment. Ublug, I need you to help with that. Change your plans, bud. You got to get on that. Our melee coming up the hill are doing well. The rest of the army starting to come around the corner. Should be able to impact this pretty hard, I hope. Our orcs are starting to route back. This is excellent. Ublug, stay in here, my dude. I need you in here. Let's get these reinforcements over to him. Okay, our sword boys are starting to enter. The flank is still looking great. These archers are still doing great. Let's focus the enemy commander. I think this is still going fine with the goblins up at the top of the screen. That's not my unit, right? No, we're good. Catapult looks safe, so I'm going to have it just get involved in combat again. Get it dealing damage. I think that's pretty important. Holy shit. Okay. I'm stressed, but I think I have every right to be. I don't have another call to Wa just yet. These catapults are fine. What about this one? I want this one focusing something too. Let's get them on these horse guys or something as soon as you can. I'm going to try to get my archers to fall back in a quick line here as our melee are pushing up on the defense. We have some fucking black orcs in here. They're going to do big damage if they get in range. This could be our moment. This could be where we win or where we lose immediately. I'm not sure on what I think the outcome is yet. Let's make sure those cav are focusing. These archers are doing fine. Let's make sure these melee get taken down. Our melee are arriving. We have an inactive unit. They're rallying back. They're starting to believe in the cause one more time. Let's get them back in there. Although our backline is currently being run out of town. Ublug, you almost have your wagon. You have your damage increase. Go, go, go. Enemy commander's looking super low now that he's surrounded by all of my melee. And our archers should be unloading on anyone they can get in line of sight. Spearmen taking down the calves on the left side as our army continues to rally back. Uglub and company are winning the war in the back, but now our oh shit, our catapults are getting overrun by their trolls. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, we're about to lose our general. No, no, no. They're about to lose theirs. Shoot into this shit. Shoot into this shit. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Ublug is retreating. That catapult's going down. These melee units are doing very well versus the enemy cav. Please kill him. Please kill him. Please kill him. Please kill him. Okay. This flank is still going fine. Archers support on the back. You guys support this. Don't you fucking run! Don't you fucking run! Oh my god, it's actually the archers that are re-rallying. That's looking really good. And a last-just effort to stay alive, the enemy general attacks himself with a spell as the enemy forces are flanking back into me. We're still holding this line. They almost got it. No, don't rout. No, 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 no. No, it's so close. It's so close. Don't give up. No, 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 don't give up. No, you can beat him. You can beat him. Oh, damn it. Oh, well, it was supposed to be a defeat. I did the best I could. We were so close to a win there. So close. Ublug has been a tremendous part of our army up until this point. He's been supplying Grimgor with reinforcements around every turn. He's been keeping our borders safe. He went into battle today against one of the strongest armies in the game and almost won. Almost had it. Didn't lose all of the orcs there, but we did lose Ublug. Can we please get some Fs in the comment section? He did such a good job. He fought so hard. Duty calls killed in action, so that means I need to recruit another leader for that army because they don't have one right now. I was wondering how this would work. I'm going to recruit Gitter, who we haven't used a magic unit before. So by recruiting him, we actually unlock a lot more options, assuming I was right about his talent tree. We are going to fall back to our town and start to heal up after that battle. I imagine he's going to be wanting to do the same. We didn't kill off any units in his army somehow, but he did. Oh my god, he's already healed so much. I am in so much trouble. Oh, well, we're going to have to make much better progress with Grimgor. He's looking at the Iron Storm settlement. Let's see how it looks if he moves up for a nice, easy, decisive victory auto-resolve as we take the territory. This is going to give us $767 plus whatever we get for raising the settlement. I'm not trying to take this territory over. I'm simply moving through it. I'm trying to create a little bit more of a barrier between me and sudden death from these guys. Let's get back in a raiding stance. That'll allow us to recoup some losses in between, and we're gonna see what's going on next turn. This is looking real scary. He doesn't get the spells I thought he was going to. He does have Itchy Nuisance, though, which can basically debuff enemy units, causing them to deal less damage. He has Vindictive Glare, which is best used versus single targets. And we can up his magical reserve so he can cast more. The problem is he's not going to be able to easily recruit new units here. He's going to have to fall back to our territory in order to do that. Uh-oh. I hope we don't lose someone from attrition. Well, lads were wondering which of the gods to shout first in a war. We support Gork here. He gives more melee damage. Most of our army is melee inclined. We move Gitter back to a province where he can recruit, and we're going to get him some more orc boys to try to withstand the incoming army. That's once again going to increase our upkeep cost, but he needs those. There's an army nearby. Grimgor will continue to move to the east. We are literally raiding and taking any building that we can come across. Unfortunately, a lot of our towns have been a bit neglected. I have not had the income just sitting around freely to really upgrade a lot of these things. 162 factions remain. It looked like the guy who was attacking us from the north has at least fallen back for a short time. I'm not going to be able to recruit too many more units unless we get more money. That comes down to Grimgor getting in range. He doesn't need a raid stance anymore. He can walk right up to the front door. He still has the Wa at his back, and that means another decisive victory as we auto-resolve this one, burn everything to the ground, and keep moving. Oh, it looks like Vilitich rezzed himself. And his allies in Shanliang are actually nearby as well. That is a very big army that might actually be kind of hard to fight. Also, all of his little heroes are starting to surround me here. I think they were going to take that territory back, but then it just did not work out for them. I kind of want to be allies with these guys. Wonder if they're open to that idea. Well, Gitter has a little more money to recruit if he needs it, but we need to remember that each of these is going to have a cost. So actually, let's just hold back on that for the time being. Even his WA orcs, his reinforcement orcs, are not looking very good. Wait, they took their city back over? What happens if I attack it again? I actually kind of want to just attack this guy's army. We might be able to knock these guys out of the game here pretty soon. Unfortunately, he's just out of reach. Our northern borders still seem fine. We don't have that enemy coming back for us. In fact, I can see where he is because we have a quest tied to him. This guy tried to run from Grimgore. He literally ran into a corner. There's nowhere for you to hide, my dude. Get over here. I think I'm starting to understand the flow of orcs on the map a little bit more now. Like, I want to raid when I don't have the WA, so it builds up WA progress, and then when I have it, I could jump in and just loot everything for money. If that's right, let me know down in the comments. It's sounding right in my head anyway. I suppose we'll find out later. Now, this should be a super duper easy victory for our boys. I'm hoping that is indeed the case. The enemy faction, let's take a look at them. These are their infantry up front. Look at these things, though. Ah! It has a face on the side of its face. Oh, they got a lot of those boys, too. And some calves on the back line. And some ferocious beasts, dude. All right, they got a pretty big army. Let's go in with the tight formation. We'll just run them over. Everything will be fine. This is group 2. Group 2, keep your formation, move forward. Group 3, keep your formation, move forward. Trolls, you guys take up the sides. In fact, we might just get Scram and the trolls to roll together. That actually sounds fun. As Grimgore marches forward with the catapults at their back. Okay, you guys will be group 4 for this battle. Group 4, head off to the right and see if you can intercept this enemy army as it's coming in. We're also going to have these melee guys kind of step to the side, and we'll spread out our front line a little bit more up here. See how that's looking. Enemy not advancing just yet. It's like they're frozen. They don't know what to do. They have too many good options, maybe. The trolls are starting to congregate on the side. I mean, they are getting catapulted, right? Maybe they don't have any ranged units, so they weren't sure what to do here. The calves are starting to move in, though. Let's form up the line, boys. Don't let them pass. We're going to send in a group of our own on the side. Were they waiting for my WA to get here? Oh, you shouldn't have. That was so nice of you. That's a lot of fucking units. We already have some of the enemy breaking on the side as they're getting a little too close to our archer line and taking damage. We're going to have our archers focus a single point there, and our trolls break off to focus a single group on the side as well. Meanwhile, our melee front line is going to do relatively the same, moving slightly to the left to intercept that. We have reinforcements moving in to help out. We can move these guys all left if we need to. Actually, these guys breaking in on my melees is kind of scary. We're going to pull off the trolls and scram and have them run directly into the back of this approaching army. I think there's a about face button and I just pressed it. I'm pretty sure there's an about face button. Well, as they collide, I'm hoping to see a lot of damage here. Those cav are in motion, which I mean, if they build up a lot of momentum, that can be terrifying. Grimgor isn't even involved in the battle yet. He's going to start to step up now. Even without him, though, we're seeing large numbers of this enemy army already routing away. And the WA hasn't even officially arrived yet. Let's just focus the WA on the enemy leader in particular, actually, and see how he likes that. Meanwhile, Grimgor is going to cast the debuff onto the enemy hero. We're also going to increase our own speed and damage as he gets in there. He's not afraid of anybody, even these weird face things, which do seem to be standing up pretty well. I wonder if you can scare these things off. I wonder if they can rout away. Left side is starting to crumble. Let's make sure everyone gets back in here and is focused up. The WA is arriving in force. The enemy general already fleeing, pulling up the white flag and trying to get out of here. Grimgor was too much for him to handle. Let's see how Grimgor does versus these blue things. Let's see a swing, Grim. Yeah, one swing, one kill, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. It's only a matter of moments before this army gives up entirely. We just watched it happen in front of us. Man, when those reinforcements get here, their tune changes pretty fast, huh? It does look like these weird abomination things don't know how to run, so I will have to kill these off.
Yes, Dad.
Also, I have no idea if I lost any units. My shit's just too big. Ooh, my catapults were actually being hit. That's scary. We lost 159 greenskins in our army today, but managed to take out 691 of our enemy. He still has a little health left. I'm in a territory that's corrupted, and I would be losing HP. So I'm going to consume the bodies of those that were still here. Actually, it looks like his whole army was taken out. We're going to turn our attentions to the east in a raid and camp stance and start to move over there. Hopefully, our northern border is just fine. We got a lot of money from that fight, so we'll be able to reinforce over here soon. But it looks like that's going to do it for today, everybody. We had our first loss, but we also made a lot of really good progress to the east. I'm going to have to stop fighting at some point and actually figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of our main base here. I have money now, it's just I haven't been able to spend it. Like, I need 7,200 for this building, and I need that building. All right, we'll figure it out next time. Remember, I record these in batches. This is the last batch for this week. I will try to start using any advice you guys give me moving forward. Appreciate you being here so much, and I'll see you again next week.